Let's put our audio on. I'm bored.
Wait, no, I haven't gone to eat. I got transfixed watching like clips of you. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn it.
I'm pretty pathetic.
I love you.
I am pretty pathetic. Am I at least showing up as I should on, like, okay, yeah, my VTuber model is on. Dude, I sound so fucking nasally.
Maybe you're
I am
sick.
embarrassing. No, like in general, like in those old clips,
Well, it's
I
always,
sound like I'm 12.
it always feels weird listening to yourself, right? I mean, you're not. You sound like you're 12.
I don't sound like I'm 12.
You mean?
I am.
Do you mean that you're not admitting the allegations?
There are no allegations.
The
I'm
allegations.
just. Dude, the allegations are fine. There are no allegations.
Alligator.
There are no allegations.
None whatsoever.
Fuck. Alright, you know the drill. Stream the game for me personally and whatever. Oh, I sound like such a dick. I'm usually not this much of a dick, chat.
I mean,
nobody is here.
It's
I'm gonna go get the burgers figured out.
Yeah,
I'll be
get
right
your
back.
burgers figured out. I love you.
I love you too. I'm just really embarrassed that I sound like I sound like a 10-year-old in a COD lobby. It's awful.
It's authentic. Oh, hey, Sable. What's up? Yeah, my computer, the hard drive that was being my computer's OS died, and it took me a little while to get everything set back up for streaming. I have the hard drive. For whatever reason, when I got this pre-build, the guy who made it put everything on an old SSD, and it failed like last month. So I've been running back and forth trying to fix things and like, all right, put this back where it's supposed to be. What programs am I missing because they were on there instead of on one of my actually good drives? It's like blah blah blah. What the fuck just happened? Why did I get small like that? What did I do? He did tell me, but it wasn't an issue, and I kind of forgot about it. I just didn't realize exactly how old it was, and I also didn't know how to put things not on that, how to switch things from that onto something more reliable. Anyways, it's all spinning rust in there now, baby. I love the discs. I love the hard drive disc. They spin and they make noises, and they got magnets. It's all magnetized. Magnetism is something that it's amazing in what is. How do they figure that stuff out? Alright, let me get the games.
Made some downright nefarious decisions. I'm back.
Alright, there is the special screen just for my beloved.
Just for me. The luxury stream.
Close out anything that's not strictly necessary. Sable's here, by the way. Sable.
Hi, Sable. Hey. Are you guys talking about what happened with Rika?
Yeah. There we go. We're gonna stream once we finish this.
There were like so many options that both me and Koichi have been telling you to play. I think I agree with Koichi when she says that No More Heroes is probably going to be a good palate cleanser, like after playing this like 60-hour JRPG.
I think it's more than 60 hours.
$2 because it looks like a 2-for-1 plot automatically.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god, 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's on top of the burger.
I did not need to press new game.
There's a lot of meat. Also, this intro doesn't stop hitting.
Okay, I gotta close that because I press new game. I don't know how to close out of the new game without starting the new game.
Such a dork. You're such a dork.
I'm a fool. I'll fix it this time. Promise. But yeah, I like the hard drives we have in there now. They're big and heavy.
Hell yeah, you love big heavy women.
Fuck ton of zucchini. Zucchini is honestly an underrated vegetable. Or fruit.
It is okay. It is strictly okay. It will always be inferior to the humble cucumber for me.
I like the zucchini texture whenever you get down to it.
I'm not that much of a squash person. Like, I'll eat them push comes to shove, but
I'm out of squashes. Alright.
Oh, you can eat my squashes and I'll eat your mushrooms.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm a bit quiet
Together we have the...
Allow me to... tweak everything. Again, since I have to... The new computer and everything, I have to tweak it. I have to be a tweaker. A little tweak cell. No, I can't say tweak cell.
You're an adjustment cell. You're a sound maxing balancing cell.
Cucumber in beverages?
Yeah. A cucumber lime Gatorade. That's psychotic. I've never thought of like putting something in Gatorade.
I'm gonna put that up to the maximum and lower
we should serve that
desktop audio a little.
We should serve that at our wedding ceremony. Cucumber lime Gatorade.
Melons and prosciutto.
Oh hell yeah. Oh, that would go really good actually. You got the.
I know. That's why we did it in the.
Oh yeah, did we do that? When we were hanging out together?
Not while we were hanging out together. We did it in the vampire game.
Oh yeah, right. That's how you made peace with. Well, that's not really how you made peace with them, but it's funny to think about.
Just hey, I got. You guys are hungry, right? I got some delicious treat for werewolves.
And they're just like, oh man, yeah, we could probably use this idiot. They're way too trusting for their own good.
I'm gonna run around and do fights for a little bit, because last time Jekt kind of beat our ass.
Yeah, beat him up. Get out there. Level a little bit. I'm here for it.
It'll get me back into the thinking aspect of everything.
Yeah, because we haven't played this for a while. Sorry about that, everyone.
So, how shall we do this?
Oh, we're gonna burn them up, that's what.
Yeah, no, put like the cucumbers in there. Like a flavored water situation.
Honestly, there was a while where I would just eat a whole cucumber.
Oh yeah.
Cucumbers are tasty. Well, this guy's got a lot of health. You deal with him, Waka.
Brawl out, Waka.
Baller. Oh, Kamari's Oh, they're both.
Yeah.
Riku.
Welcome back to in-game Final Fantasy.
Use the potion. And then punch Kimari. God damn it.
Have you ever...
I'm confused now. Some strawberries and cucumber in a fruit salad. It tastes like watermelon? Interesting.
Yeah, like, I feel like the texture, like the watery texture of watermelon would really, like, complement prosciutto hard.
Because prosciutto is very salty. Honestly, prosciutto, one of the things that we started on the menu at work.
You fed me prosciutto when we were hanging out. That was really cool.
Yeah. Did we talk about that on the stream at all? Did we get a chance to?
We have to have.
I think we did. Like, we talked about it, but not a lot about what we specifically did.
Like the visit and stuff?
Yeah,
we were, like, do a lot. Like, half of the visit was just, like, posted up in an Airbnb playing Dragon Quest IV together, which is the time of my fucking life.
In the basement Airbnb.
In the basement Airbnb. The woman living above us must have heard
so much.
Fighting for her life. I mean, yeah, like, what did we really do? It was mostly just us barking at you. We're like, hey, take us out to the woods again. Take us out to the woods again.
A few times.
Take us to the lake.
The woods were fun.
A little bit. So, not really so much that we, like, jacked up our leg, it's just that you do a lot of walking when you're flying. If you've got, like, connections and stuff, and they expect you to sprint through some of those motherfuckers.
They don't give a shit whether it's humanly possible. They're just like, yeah, get in there.
I'm about to sound like a woman who's just done her first international flight, because I am, but, like, they will genuinely be like, okay, you have to navigate to the other end of this complex.
This
that has,
complex
like,
that you've never been to before. There's
never
a train.
been to it. You have 20 minutes or you're gonna be stranded here, fuckboy.
That is genuinely just what some of the airports are like. By pure chance, you went through most of the three airports that are like the biggest on the continent.
No. So, it's like, okay, sprint across this whole place carrying all of your luggage, okay? Alright? Sprint across, you get in, and then this fucking knob, of a pilot is like, there's some kind of bad weather around Salt Lake City, so we're gonna do our due diligence and, delay the flight for another 30 minutes. So you're like, okay, you know, I'm not a fucking pilot. I can't tell the guy how to do his job. It's just rain. I would just raw dog it. I want to get home.
I want to go.
And so 30 minutes pass. You'll recall we also kind of talked about this. Shinobu talked about how, like, the woman next to us was watching just the most freakishly gory medical drama that she could find.
Huh.
Yeah, like, really, like, they could, like, I was surprised they could show some of that stuff on, like, TV, you know? Like I look over to
They're
my
allowed
left,
to do
and
that.
This,
For
like,
some reason.
75-year-old woman is just stone-faced staring down, like, what appears to be a tracheectomy shown in graphic detail.
You know, just because she can.
Medical dramas are a fucking nightmare, but we'll circle back to that. Okay, running on the people movers is kind of the fun part, though.
You go like, whoa, 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 whoa.
You're like Sonic.
Big
Like,
step.
hell yeah. And then you pass people that aren't on the people mover, and you're like, eh, fucking losers. They're going so slow, and you're going so fast for that, like, 15 seconds of bliss, but still
They're
active.
officially called people movers?
Yeah.
Huh.
They're people movers.
You're gonna move yet.
I think it's because, like, fucking, like, the Disney Corporation invented them or some shit, or at the Top Center.
Yeah, that sounds like some Disney shit.
That sounds like some shit they did, man.
Weird combo, salted peanuts and Dr. Pepper. I mean, salted peanuts are just... they're goated. Get quartered, dumbass. He's immune to quartering. Yo, Jimbo, get him. This is practice for when we have to use your Jimbo in the final fight, probably. Taigoro! Hello! Woo! Little guy. $7,000 for you, Yojimbo. Strike him down at your leisure. Wakizashi.
Yeah.
Damage cap. Easy. $5,000. He's like, all right, I'll bite. Sanmato. when he pulls out the cursed sword. Oh. It kind of gets me every time something gets killed that way. It's like, whoa.
Oh. Like, the PS1 computer's mind-boggling effects. Hi, Uni.
I thought this was a PS2 event.
Yeah, no, this is the PS3.
3?
Yeah, it's a PS2 game here.
I was gonna say, it's not as brown as the PlayStation 3 games tended to be.
Hey, say what you will about Final Fantasy 13, but that game was really colorful, especially for a PS3 game. It did kind of have like a Metal Gear Solid 2 opening palette, if that makes any sense. Yeah. And I have to delineate what I mean by like the opening of Metal Gear Solid 2, because apparently there's different openings depending on like settings you configure at the beginning of the game.
Huh.
Yeah, because like apparently you can do something to like completely skip the intro where you're playing a snake for a little while aboard the oil tanker, and you just open up directly to whoops. You just open up directly to you just open up directly to Raiden on the oil platform. It's very strange game. You've played the Metal Gears, right, babe?
Nope.
Damn, so you've dodged like the actually good military game.
A friend of mine did show me like part of 1 and part of 2.
I mean, you've played Revengeance, right?
Not yet. I haven't installed. I've just been meaning to play it. I've been saving it for a stream.
Yeah, that would be a good one to stream. But I really want you to play No More Heroes. One of my favorites.
Right, she has Holy now.
I can't show you it.
Kill him! Love when we hit him with the with the 4 9s.
Getting 4 9s feels so good. It's better than sex.
Really?
Sorry.
Oh man.
Aw, man. Marble attack.
Losing my marbles over here. We'll tie this out here. Found the marbles. Oh, I love my marbles. I throw them all over the place. And they get eaten up by a little lizard. And that lizard's name?
Would you be upset if I just like started looking at like pictures of cryptids on Google Images for a little while we stream?
I wouldn't be the most upset.
Dude, I fucking hate how you look up like any American cryptid now, and it's always shit from Fallout. Cause like it is cool that they put them in Fallout 76. However,
what's going on?
Not what I'm looking for right now. Not what I'm looking for right now.
What's this in here? Full life?
God forbid, I just want to look at the Grafton monster.
Let's give it up for Mothman.
Let's give it up for Mothman. Mothman Shin Megami Tensei is my best friend. He would never betray me. How do you feel about the
saying
Fresno
slurs to you.
Nightcrawlers?
I only like the side hill gouger.
You like the side hill gouger?
Do you know what the side hill gouger is?
I don't.
So the side hill gouger is it looks like a sheep except 2 of it, or a goat maybe.
Okay, a sheep or a goat.
and 2 of its legs are shorter than the other 2 legs.
Huh?
It stands on the sides of hills. It stands on the side of the hill and just...
Are we like...
So this is a real cryptid.
Are we certain it's not just like, you know, a goat on uneven terrain, you know, as goats are wont to do?
How do we prevent this guy from doing meteor? Or how do we survive his meteor?
Babe, the side hill gouger is just a normal goat.
But it's like one side. It's not like the back legs or the front legs.
I know. But like they can do that. They can just like bend their leg a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah. It is fucking insane to me that the Mad Gasser became a Shin Megami Tensei demon long before the Flatwoods monsters. To say nothing of the Fresno Nightcrawlers. Sable gets me. None of you people fucking know about the Fresno Nightcrawlers. They're great. They're great. They're just a pair of fucking jeans walking around.
Where the jeans come?
But also,
your jeans?
Do share how SMT5 goes for you. I have not finished that one. Probably gonna play the Vengeance route when I get around to checking it out, because I just heard that's a much better experience than the base game. Yeah, yeah, yokai are just like that.
It's just what they are.
Mean pants from Dr. Seuss. Not really, but like... Okay, they are just... They've got 2 legs and a little bulbous head, and that's it. That is the Fresno Nightcrawler, and they are just fucking zooming. I'll post them in the server. And those who know can know.
Go, triple foul. He's immune to one of those. I think all of them.
I'm gonna be right back.
I love you.
Enjoy your grinding, babe.
Oh, grinding. My head is pretty empty today. Poisoning him. And get him to poison. Can't remember how this series started. Well, I forgot he was immune to slow. Bizarre.
No, they flex it. Thank you for the food, Lexi. You can't even remember how this series started? Wait, which series?
I think us doing Final Fantasy X.
Well, You remember how this game started. Your attention span isn't that fucking fried. We were in Xanarkand. We get to see a little bit of Tidus's life before the dad fish comes.
The daddy fish. The specter of an alcoholic father looms over us all.
But, like, come on. You have to be able to retain information in your head. I've seen it. I shouldn't be wearing a nice skirt when I shouldn't be wearing my nice skirt when I eat this. About to get downright demonic in here.
Oh, I love the demons. The demons speak to me. And the demon says, you should jerk off to pictures of fat women.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You are the demon.
I literally never said that. I said those exact words.
Calm down.
I've ever heard him say that.
Probably because that skill was kind of worthless.
What skill did you use?
That one was threaten. I'll raise me to slow. Is Meteor the kind of thing that's... Is it physical damage or is it magical damage?
I'm inclined to say magical. I couldn't tell you. Save my life, though. Because it's a spell, right? But you think of a meteor and it's like, oh yeah, a big rock hitting me in the head. That's pretty physical.
It could be both. Or maybe it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, no, you just gotta have enough health. Thank you, Kofi Bot.
Shit. So I've ended up on the cryptid wiki, which I didn't know was a thing that could happen. Like I didn't know this existed. And the explanations part of articles is fucking killing me. It could be an alien or extraterrestrial being. A new species, possibly a primate with short arms or no arms at all.
It could be a ghost.
A misidentified deer standing upright. Pants and or a puppet on a wire. A big person wearing big pants and walking on stilts.
Either way, this is probably gonna be a good thing.
Oh, Fresno Knight.
Oh, he casts Flare. On Lulu!
Ooh.
I'm just gonna... Let's just hit him until he dies. We can move really fast because that flare took a lot of his Let's see how Meteor does. Yes! But none of the others get XP for this.
Yeah.
Once we hit 1 hour, I'll consider I'll consider facing alcoholic dad.
When you were a kid, right? Did you ever go through a phase where you like were introduced to like H.P. Lovecraft's body of work, and for some reason you just took it all as like honest to God the gospel truth?
No.
Is that like not a normal thing kids do?
I didn't go through that. Yeah, we're grinding to beat up the daddy fish.
Chat, has anybody else had the experience of just like being so convinced that the Cthulhu mythos is real when you're like 9 or something?
See, this is gonna sound weird, but my first ever exposure to the Cthulhu mythos was the fucking Munchkin themed card game.
That is pretty fascinating.
The Albed Potion.
Wish you heard of Dreamers back then. Which ones?
What's dreaming?
I was just really, I was afraid of Cthulhu, naturally. And again, I was one of those people that was like okay, I say people, but I was like 9.
Yeah,
but I was
9-year-olds aren't like,
convinced that Rydalak was real. I was convinced that like the elder things walked among us and shit. I was terrified. I was terrified of the Hounds of Tindalos. Because they could just come out of the corner of any room that you're in. Most rooms that I've been in have corners.
Alright, Yojimbo, your turn. Slice and dice.
Fucked.
You know how many sharp corners exist in the world? They could come out of my fucking gun. They could come out of our gunpla.
No.
Oh, Daigoro. I love lion dogs.
I'm gonna be real. That sounds lame as fuck. That's so I know that the Cthulhu mythos is mostly fanfic, but damn, that sounds like fanfic. Like that kind of who the fuck? That's OG Lovecraft lore. I don't believe it.
All right, what was the name of Lovecraft's cat?
No. Look, we're not doing this, and I don't want to talk about the Cthulhu mythos if it makes people uncomfortable. It was just really funny that I thought it was all real as a kid.
Like, a lot of it is really cool, but then it's also like, wow, he just really... Like, come on, buddy. He was really letting the bag slip. It's like... Yeah, they breed, they come ashore from the water, they breed under the sea, and they do things, and they look weird. I don't know, buddy. They're called Italians?
Oh. Italians don't breed under the sea. You believe almost anything as a kid unless this one kid in particular told it to you. That's pretty tight.
Sometimes you get like a feel for someone who is trustworthy and say, yeah, they would never do me wrong. But then
sometimes you get the complete opposite read of a person and you're like, they would do me wrong at any opportunity.
They're plotting my downfall right now.
This is the fucking trustworthy vizier and I'm not having any of it.
A Tindalos hound. I heard that in Dark Souls 3, those guys, the Salt Pontiffs beasts, they're supposed to be...
They're internally labeled as Hounds of Tindalos.
Yeah.
Nothing in the game itself refers to them as such. But they are marked as Itinduras. in the games like Eternal Files.
Which is something very interesting to... I like being able to look at the game and it's like, yeah, there's... I can just get a shield that says no encounters.
Oh yeah, tabletop. It always makes us happy to hear people playing tabletop. Koichi might not be able to run her like weekly tabletop thing this week and just getting at her. But sometimes you just cry for a whole week straight.
Sometimes you can't catch a break.
That's how it is in this estrogenized lifestyle.
Sometimes you just look at a cat and it's like, holy shit, they're
Oh
so...
my God.
They exist and they make those funny noises and...
Oh yeah, they hit you with the fucking rip! They murp at you.
Sometimes they like come and cuddle and it's like, holy shit, they chose me this time. I didn't have
Damn.
to...
That is.
How's the burger?
I haven't even started on the burger yet, is the cool thing, because I got chili dog with it.
God.
Yeah, I'm straight up.
When can... I want to have a foot-long chili dog by accident again. But I guess if I acknowledge that it was an accident and I do it on purpose, it's not an accident this time.
Yeah, no, it's cute. It was really cute. It was really cute.
I don't know how long a foot is. That is a made-up terminology to me. I do not know what a foot looks like. I do not know.
We got to have our exchange of cultures where you came to America and you ordered way too much food for yourself on accident.
I ate all of it.
And I came to Canada and you looked at me like a smug little bitch while I ate poutine. You had this like knowing shit-eating grin on yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Eat that poutine, you little fucking doggy whore. You never talk to me like that. You never call me whore with malice in your heart, and I think that's the problem.
Dear?
Yeah?
I don't know if there is malice in my heart.
Yeah, come on, no, just try it. Like, really let it well up inside of you, and call me a whore. Like, put a lot of, you know, not a lot, but a little stank on it. Like, really lean into the R sound.
Whore. No, whore. Whore. You are such a whore. Fuck you. You are such
Charles
a whore.
wouldn't let me cry the whore. Oh, the doll truly has no evil in her heart. Isn't she great?
There is, but I don't let it out.
Oh my god. You're never evil, doll.
How could I be evil? Doom!
You're literally the princess.
Oh, Kimari is under the effect of Doom.
Should we start calling our fan base princesses?
No, but only because I don't want to... I am the princess. I am the princess.
You are the princess. Okay.
They can be the militia or something.
Ladies in waiting?
Perhaps. Ladies in waiting is acceptable.
Voila. I'm looking
All right,
for
ladies.
Stream tags because you set them up. You had to set them up fresh, and I like that we're labeled as opinions.
I couldn't figure
Now,
anything
when
else.
have I ever had an opinion?
Many times. I could ask you about, okay, which Final Fantasy is the worst? And you'd be like, okay, so actually, it's Final Fantasy 2, and here's why. Or something like that.
No, I am a fucking Final Fantasy 2 protector. I am part of the
Exactly.
Final Fantasy 2 Defense Force.
Get him, Yojimbo.
I mean, the worst Final Fantasy, it's kind of a cop-out answer to say this, but Mystic Quest just isn't that good, but that's also because Mystic Quest was created for 5-year-olds and Americans.
The worst Final Fantasy is the movie we don't talk about.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would love to talk about Spirits Within, actually. I love Spirits Within. Hi, Yojimbo.
I like summoning Yojimbo. Oh, no, I almost
Don't
spilled
spit
my beverage. Ooh. Anyways.
Yojimbo's a fun guy.
A mushroom. That's why his hat is like that.
Yojimbo and Megalo.
The Zaga?
But I mean, if you're saying that like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is the worst Final Fantasy, there reaches a point where it's like, you know, that's a spin-off. If that spin-off is on the table, what spin-offs aren't? Because at that point, you could just say like Final Fantasy Picross is the worst Final Fantasy, you know? But then again, you know, there is a bit of a difference therein that Mystic Quest is supposed to kind of be a JRPG as opposed to Picross, which is, well, I don't know how to tell you this, miss. It's Picross.
I don't know what Picross is.
I'm not too sure of it either. Man, you just slice that ghost in half. Hell yeah.
I love slicing
Yojimbo.
ghosts.
Yojimbo's fucking cool. But, like, I don't know if you can really say that there's, like, a worst anything, you know? Like, what's the worst US president? They're all shitbags.
Body splash. I'm not so sure that was a splash. Armor break.
Calm down.
Some of these enemies have the most, like, mind-boggling attack sequences. You know? It's like, he opens up his chest and is like, yep, I got a gun in here. I'm gonna shoot you now. Who does that? If I had a gun in my chest, do you think I would shoot people that way? Probably not.
I'm listening to deep sea recordings and shit.
How are they? Nice and deep. Ronald Wilson McDonald. No, that's not his name. Ronald Wilson Reagan.
Yeah, okay, we're on the same page. It was Reagan. But it's kind of a close run, you know? His name is 666 for God's sake. Look, I'm not a Catholic, I only play one on TV.
You're on TV?
We're on TV right now, miss.
We're on
You could
TV.
watch this on a TV.
That's true. But why would you? Why would you? Smart TVs are the bane of my existence. I hate smart TVs.
I
With burning
get so
passion.
defensive. I get so defensive about like numbers in people's names because that was one of the things that like the cult was super big on. Was like the numerology of names and shit. There are so many people. You can find a 666 in fucking anyone's name with these fucking people. You can like sign your signature, and then here comes this fucking asshole. Like, oh, there's a 6 here. And a 6 here, and a 6 here, 666. He's the devil.
6 is an incredibly...
I've seen that done with the signatures of, like, several dozen different people.
Monkey's got a fucking arm on
You're
it.
here, you're here!
Hi, Maxie.
Hi, Maxie.
Hi.
Your name has 12 letters. You cut 12 in half? You cut 12 in half, and what do you get?
1 and 2.
6. And you multiply 6. Like, fucking, you could just find 666 in anybody's name.
My name has 4s in it.
Your name has 4s in it? Oh, yeah. 2 and 1 more is 3. That's 666. See? You're fucking... You're there. You're there. You're on the same wavelength. You're on the same wavelength as my stepdad / cult leader.
Man, what a loser.
God. I get embarrassed thinking about it, because, like, Final Fantasy X, right? I'm a bit of a fan.
Oh, gonna explode with Waka.
Final Fantasy in general, I mean.
Waka exploded.
Jasper? I've seen the Boondocks, actually.
I've never seen the Boondocks.
I don't know if I should watch it.
It's one of those things where it's like, it would probably be an interesting
It's a good
watch.
show. It's a good show and a good watch, but when you watch stuff like that, it's hard to not feel like, as somebody who can be charitably described as Lily White, it feels like intruding on a joke that I'm not necessarily part of. That is the evil number.
Oh, 9/11.
Woo! However, Jasper, that is a fucking golden bit. You can't tell white people the truth. Are you insane? You recommend it? I'm sure that you recommend it. It's just like, I don't know.
I live in Canada. That's all I have to say.
You live in Canada. Yeah, like, it's a great show. I always feel weird about other white people who laugh just a little bit too hard at those kinds of jokes. Because, like, okay, are you laughing at the black comedian because you identified with his bit, and it was a good bit, and you liked the bit? Or are you laughing because he is socially sanctioned to say the forbidden word that holds, like, a vice grip on your mind as the funniest thing on fucking planet Earth?
Your balls.
If white people didn't watch the Boondocks, we wouldn't have gotten 3 good seasons of it. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I wasn't there either. Oh, right, this guy again.
People should consume POC content because it gets us more POC content. I mean, I guess that's true. Again, I'm not really concerned with consuming it so much, as I am kind of just, like, you know, being that guy, if you will. Maxie, I'm so sorry, your witch is white.
White to it.
Your witch is
Lulu
white.
just got squished.
I'm white. You're never gonna believe this, but Lexi is white.
What?
Oh no, she doesn't know.
I'm porcelain.
She was without sin. Your Ruyo is white. You're literally dating, like, the whitest cloud. Minashi isn't a person. That's a good point. Like, she's still white.
Mandara.
In my mind, all white people aren't people. White people were made up. Well, you see, white people were made up in a sense, but to discuss that, we're going to have to talk about Yakub.
Who's Yakub, you ask?
I don't know, I'm not well versed enough to say anything other than, like, yeah.
Yep. Heiska.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those things where I just don't want to laugh too loud at it when it comes up, you know? Which is a shame, because calling a white person a Yakubian devil, even if it's directed at me, which it hasn't been yet, is still the funniest fucking insult you can use. That is fucking hilarious. Boondocks was formative to you? Yeah, I can see it. There is like one Boondocks episode I can think of that I kind of disagree with, and that's the Martin Luther King Jr. one. Just because I've seen it so often used, like the rhetoric of like the modern Black Lives Matter movement and modern efforts to get racism recognized and addressed aren't things that Martin Luther King would want. So I feel like that episode plays into some harmful, like, supremacist talking points.
Yeah.
How the fuck do I always end up talking about this shit? It's a video game.
Because I just don't,
guys.
I don't tell you to
Come
be like,
on.
hey, I don't tell you to shut up. I'm just like, I just sit here and listen.
Can you imagine if I was on an edible right now? We're gonna get canceled on Blue Sky if this shit happens while I'm on an edible. Not because
you're
I'm
gonna let
evil,
you're gonna let
because
a
I'm
slur
just so
slip.
bad with words. The Bob Ross episode is pretty darn close to perfect. I might check that one out. Lexi has to let me choose what we watch for a little while, because we're like 2 seasons deep on My Little Pony. And Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Veil of light, ward wizardly might.
Yeah, Cloud, heal yourself. What? No, I did it again.
Should put you through my formative shows. Hell yeah. Put Uni through your formative shows. Mother watched Boondocks, so you decidedly didn't? Yep. Real as hell. I don't know. I don't really put... Oh wait, no. I put Lexi through some formative shows.
Some of them were not great for me.
Some of them were not great. I mean, well, we're not gonna make you finish the ones that aren't good specifically for you. But, like, at the same time... Oh man, Higarashi's really good, babe. I'm not gonna make you watch it, however, I am going to make somebody decidedly not prepared for it watch it. Hey, Uni, you should watch Higurashi no Koro ni. Nothing you've brought up causes discomfort. Nothing you've brought up causes discomfort. I just find it funny that I keep talking about, like, very heavy things. Oh, boy. Dolls.
Yuna's dead.
Yuna's dead. Your V2 remodel just flipped out. It was very
Whoa.
cute. Please, she's just an oopie. No, no. She'll figure it out. Again, it's... Oh, wow. Your V2 remodel is just going, babe. Break you in. I'm not sure if Higurashi no Koro ni will break you. Am I pronouncing that right? I always mix up long titles. Higurashi no Naku Koro Nikai. I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, it's a good show. It's just a really cute slice of life series about young people in a small town. I think you should watch it. Very good specifically for uni. Very good, very safe.
We love casting spells.
And you want to know how I became the cool dog that you know today? When we were children, we just kind of watched non-stop war sometimes. Boku no Pico. God, I committed a fucking faux pas the other night, by mixing up Boku no Pico and Boku no Natsuyasime. Cause I regularly say that Boku no Natsuyasime might be one of the best things ever created. So you can imagine the fucking chaos in a group
It's a
chat.
good thing you didn't
when I'm
say
like,
it on stream.
yeah. Boku no Pico is the best thing ever made! That's it.
I don't even know what that is.
They're gonna clip that out of context. I'm dead. They're gonna cancel me on Blue Sky. I think Coolsville sucks.
You know what, Yojimbo, try killing this behemoth.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, this is not unlike the plan that we're formulating to beat the final boss of Octopath Traveler 2, is just hire a bunch of guys.
More guild, more guild, more guild.
More guys.
Guild talks,
more
guild
guys,
talks.
more guys, more guys.
That is how these games work. Guild talks.
Kinda, yeah. Yo! I remember we had like a paid.
Oh, he just unloaded.
And we just tortured our players with this guy.
9K for the behemoth.
Like everything would be going fine
Get
for
'em.
our players, but then I get kind of bored, and I just throw Yojimbo into the encounter.
Here he
And
is.
I gave him like a sound cue and everything. Like I wouldn't say that Yojimbo was there, but I just kind of like put his token on the table and play the little fucking yo.
Maxie, not all the shows you watched were badly written or obscure.
Also, what's wrong with a Canadian-made show? You know, they manufactured my wife in Canada.
Hi.
And also, documentaries kick ass.
Oh wow, Yojimbo kills it without triggering.
Like, I think
meteor.
I think one thing that we can all appreciate, if we were children in very specific times and circumstances, was that, like, network television was kind of baller, because you could just, like, turn on your machine and press the number that just takes you to a bunch of documentaries about animals. Like, before Animal Planet and Discovery Channel and History Channel started going downhill, when we were, like, 5 or 6, you can just be like, yeah, I want to learn about animals today. Channel 53,
Show me the animal.
bam.
I'm a good girl.
Code Lyoko was a good show. I don't remember a damn thing about it.
I never saw it
It's so
myself.
cute that you call yourself a grub.
Little grub. Grubby.
Oh, How It's Made was fucking tight. How It's Made might be responsible for the current generation of robot fuckers that we have.
Sometimes you just,
Like,
you just purr on
there's an
how it's made and you're
argument
like,
to be
wow,
made that the, like,
look at those machines
pure
fucking go.
animal lust that the Krispy Kreme donut machine provokes in me can be traced back to How It's Made. Thank you, Ko-Fi Bot.
Thank you, Ko-Fi Bot.
Dragon Booster, I've never played that. I've never watched that. I'm sorry, we usually talk about video games.
I don't think I've heard of that one. Maybe if I saw it, I would recognize it, but I think it was just a little bit out of the wheelhouse,
Dragon
you know?
Booster. Well, Sable is, I think, a little bit older than me, I think. And when I say a little bit older, like, these shows did not have long lifespans.
Like, some of them were fucking amazing, but then it's like, yeah, they canceled after a season and a half.
Yeah. You like unresolved plot threads?
Congratulations, you have unresolved plot thread. Now.
31. The age of 30 is in high demand. Maybe, I don't know, a lot of cool people I know are 30. So, like, maybe it's not that scary, but I'm starting to feel the, like, existential dread that comes from being, like, I'm over the hill, man. I'm over 25. This shit is fucked. I'm never gonna be in my early 20s again. I'm trying to calm down, because, like, I know so many cool people that are 30. Like, literally the coolest and hottest people I know other than Lexi, all are over 30. They're in, like, the 30 to 35 age range. So, realistically speaking, I have nothing to fucking worry about, but I'm still terrified, you know?
Aren't we?
Who
Steal
makes
from me.
these things?
You're not cool or hot. Well, you're cool and you're hot, but, like, you're not 30, I'm sorry.
The age of 30. In demand. What can we say? Uh-oh, breath.
Youngest person ever. Yeah, of course you're cool and hot, Jasper.
Holy shit, that was almost a party wipe.
23, congratulations! A December baby! Congratulations, Uni. Happy birthday.
Hearing petrification.
Hell yeah. Being petrified would feel so good.
You know kidney stones, right?
well, money is a little bit tight for you, Maxine. Money's a little bit tight for ourselves as well, and like Lexi doesn't let us.
Money is tight for everyone.
Money is tight for we're also living in like the American century of humiliation, so like nobody can afford shit. Gotta go. Well, thank you for your presence, Jasper. Oh well, fuck.
Jasper, you may have to stay. As soon as you announce you're leaving.
They can just petrify all 3 of your guys.
And in one blow.
What was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do? That is a random encounter. Like, this is why I don't finish JRPGs. They just make shit up. Like, am I just bad at video games? Oh, little cloud. That's cute. But, like, it just feels like you get to the end of some JRPGs, and it's like, yeah, all sorts of random bullshit. This is why I never finished Dragon Quest V. Amazing game, possibly perfect, at the peak of what we could do on the NES, in my opinion.
Thank God it's just a more ball.
You get to the demon world, and it's just like, yeah, there's 3 dragons, and 5 ultra slimes, and 8 dark knights, and this, and that, and it's fucking, what am I supposed to do with it? This is a random encounter. Oh, it's really cute. Party has lost the little fight. Yeah, I lose the little fight when a thick coyote woman leaves the building too. It's like, what the fuck am I even here for?
Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White. Lemon Demon. Lemon Demon.
Lemon Demon.
Watch out for the backwash, fellas.
Actually don't have any nostalgia for early Lemon Demon stuff, but like, I enjoy, like, you know, that certain era of Neil C. Cerita's work, when they stopped you know. Like, you know.
Yeah.
What's the name of that album, Telephone? Let me look
Spirit Telephone.
Yeah, Spirit Telephone. And the album he did before that, or whichever album is like, it's just him in a fucking goofy mask for the cover. Like, no nostalgia for like all of the stuff that he did before that everybody knows him for. It's kind of bumbled into him.
He did Neil Cicerega did a lot of things.
Yeah.
So it's just, you come in and it's like, okay, so he did this? Alright, yeah. Alright, he did the Ultimate Battle, Ultimate History, or Ultimate Showdown.
He's labeled green with Shinigami eyes.
I mean, that's a good sign. We don't have to like him, but
I mean, well, I do like him. I just don't...
Only half of him.
Well, it's not that it's not... Okay, like, I just don't like his mashup work, because I'm not the kind of person that sits down and listens to mashups. Like, there is a point in which a piece of art becomes too masticated for me to enjoy it, you know? Like, at some point through the filtering of memes and secondhand accounts and mashups and stuff like that, I'm just like, why the fuck am I here? And I think that's because my system is keenly aware of how much stuff there is in the world that we haven't, like, experienced yet, even in our very specific niche of just liking video games a whole lot. We haven't played a fucking Wild Arms game yet. If we die now, we'll have never have touched that series. So, that's why we don't like mashups, if that makes any sense. Yeah, like masticated, chewed. When you engage with media through like second and third hand accounts, it feels as best as this one can describe it, as though it's pre-chewed food, you know? It's being fed through a tube, and that can be hot. I know a lot of furries that are into that. But I kind of want to chew the meat for myself. Weak as my teeth are, I want to tear into the flesh. Like how you're working on not doing?
Not.
Yeah.
I love you.
So, I wasn't paying attention.
You like to swallow whole. Yeah. And if it's already been chewed, then what's the point of swallowing whole? Too far? No, it's never too far. trust me, if anybody in chat ever says something that makes me personally uncomfortable, you're gonna know.
Just gonna nuke you from orbit.
You're gonna know. You've seen what happens when I get angry. You've seen me go fucking nuclear over the Sen's Fortress debacle.
Sen's House of...
Dude, Sen's House of Laughs.
Almost destroyed our entire career.
It was a good time, but like, yeah. Like, I ranted for like 30 minutes, didn't I?
You unloaded and you wouldn't stop. Yippee!
Well, like, I had a point, right? I had a point. That there comes a point in Dark Souls PvP where you're not interfacing with it as Miyazaki intended, right? Like, you're using a homogenized build that relies on Dark Beat like every other motherfucker. You're invading Sen's Fortress, and
you
it's
simply
all
picked the most powerful option
things.
and have not, you know, diversified, or even, you're not even having fun, you're just killing people for...
I mean, maybe they're having fun. Like, we can't
well, we can't assume they're not having fun.
We can't say what makes people not having fun, but you're very much engaging with the mechanics in a context they may not have been designed for, and can be frustrating for other players. And personally, I can't imagine it being that fun. Like, yeah, you can do a giant dad run, but like...
Why?
What do you do for your second playthrough? Like, all of the Dark Souls games, we've played through multiple times because we're a system with schizophrenia, but you can do that because there's so many different builds to try and shit.
You can just...
Like, I highly recommend any system get into Souls-likes, because if you get a good one, there's just so much stuff you can try. I want to watch this really bad Hot Wheels show you loved as a kid. There are 15 days left for Christmas. You should still watch that. You should still watch old Hot Wheels shows. Because like, are you talking about like acceleracers and shit?
Hot Wheels Battle Force 5, perhaps?
Cole is the watch's comfort shows alter. Hi, Cole! Force 5, okay. Again, you're closer in age to Lexi than you are to myself.
See, Battle Force 5 was kind of cool.
I was into acceleracers whenever I could catch it.
I need 3 level 4s to get in there?
Alright, now they remember not to put onions on my goddamn burger. Oh my god, they did it. They did it.
A miracle.
A miracle. I don't have to raise the town.
Yippee!
It was cool, but also extremely judgeable. By who?
Your mom?
Like, the internet has made people too fucking judgmental, and I talk about this in regards to JRPGs all of the fucking time, but one day men like Pro Jared will be shot for their crimes, but they will also be shot for having wrong opinions on Final Fantasy II.
As they should.
As they should. Your mom actually liked it, which is surprising. Fuck what your mom thinks. Like, good, because she should just leave you alone to watch it.
Even a sock clock is
Was
right
your mom
twice a day.
judging what you were watching as a kid? Dude, parents are so fucking insane. Parents are fucking insane. Like, oh man, this children's media is so cheaply made and trite. Yeah, your daughter is like fucking 8, you loser. Oh my god.
Now, come on now, it's no Paw Patrol.
It's no Paw Patrol. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah. Women with physical media are hot. I don't buy physical media anymore, but I'm really glad that we've, like, accumulated a collection of physical PlayStation and Switch games so that we can have them on our shelf. Because, like, it gets a certain kind of woman, you know, looking down at her. It gets a certain kind of woman going, and that is just so handy. Instant conversation starter.
I'm
Oh,
just
she shrank again.
I'm just playing around with the. So
You're such a fucking doof.
I'm playing around with squash and stretch.
Yeah, I want to squash and stretch you.
Huh?
Oh man, that would. Oh wow. I'm gonna go get some soda. Oh boy, I just gave myself the vapors.
The vapors, you say? Aha! Flare! Yeah, there's a little thing in the VTube Studio that like it can move me around on like a little thing if I move around physically, which is pretty neat. Don't tell anyone that I haven't eaten today. A bastard. Alright, Rigger, you're gonna steal. We're gonna summon Yojimbo, see what he does.
I'm really lingering on the Dark Souls multiplayer thing. I'm riffing on it in my head.
Well, it's because it's a setup that's like, okay, yeah, in theory it'd be based on skill, but it's not.
Well, there's the connection issue to talk about, but I'm talking strictly about engaging with the mechanics in the context in which they were made. Because you're looking at, you know, like look at NPC invasions for a while. And a lot of those, like Maneater Mildred is a great example of this, a lot of those are based off of just like weird builds they came up with for testing netplay. And the implication, you know, like, look at Maneater Mildred, look at Longfinger Kirk, look at fucking Paladin Leroy, all from Dark Souls 1. The implication was that, like,
While they were playing the game, while they were
the invasion mechanic is supposed to provide you with, like, an ever-changing roster of unpredictable foes through the miracle of PvP, because you're throwing people's builds at each other non-consensually. You just cut that guy in half.
Yeah.
So, like, there's an obvious spirit that, like, Dark Souls multiplayer is supposed to exist in, and that's not. Like, the Giant Dad meta bullshit is not part of that. I'm still angry about this, like, half a year later.
Also, the thing with Giant Dad was that the guy who made the video was trying to mock the concept.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, did I miss out on her burping?
I didn't burp at all. In fact, I have not been doing a lot this.
Yeah, squashing and stretching you would be pretty cool. Like being on top of you and just like, wow. You know?
All right.
My theory is right.
Oh, that was not enough.
RIGHTOUS. S.
Right, Shusi.
Dude, okay, yeah, you get me. You fucking get me.
think about Mildred.
Yeah, think about Mildred. Everybody in chat, think about Milk Feeder Mandarin. I mean, man.
Milk Feeder Mandarin. Oh, I know a Milk Feeder, alright.
This is how you know that FromSoft has
flare on this
lost
guy.
the fucking plot.
Explode.
Maxine, open up your 3D model viewer and load up maneatermildred.dat for me. Just give it a few spins.
Vroom, vroom.
Fuck, what was I even saying? But like, that's how you know FromSoft has lost the plot, because they made the Undertaker for Night Rain, who is like perfect for a Maneater Mildred skin. They didn't. They gave her like. They gave her Siren, which, like, I'm glad that there's a Siren skin in the game, because I like Siren.
Like she's got such a cool set, and it's like, it feels like she was underutilized.
Well, they just never bring that set back. Never bring that set back, and, like, that's kind of okay. I like that there are things that are specific to Dark Souls 1, and I'm okay with Siren's armor set being part of that.
I like that they brought back the brass set.
But it's just not
again
fitting for the Undertaker. Compared to Maneater Mildred, right?
I think Maneater Mildred could have been it.
The fact
Pharaoh's Curse.
The fact that there is no Maneater Mildred content in Night Rain shows that they have kind of gone astray, and that's a true problem and disappointment.
Michael no longer has the Mandate of Heaven.
It's not the lack of soap content. It's not just like it's not the incredibly predictable randomization of runs. It's the fact that there's no Maneater Mildred.
Oh, we're gonna flare this guy twice.
I'm gonna look at Maneater Mildred on Google Images.
The Pharaoh's Curse.
Whoa, mama.
Whoa, mama.
No, why would you take the bag off of her head? People don't fucking understand anything.
The bag is on her head because she's ugly.
No, because it's fucking cool, okay? It's cool when you can't see women's faces and they're trying to kill you. Everybody knows this.
The Albed Potion.
The Albed Potion. Dark Souls 1 really was, like, just the peak of their perversion, honestly.
They made a giant woman.
You summon Maneater Mildred, who was already insanely hot, to help you fight a demon spider lady with her boobs out. Like, they were absolutely gooning
Her tits
in the
are just
office.
out there.
Her tits are just out there. Much as I like Dark Souls 2, can you name anything remotely as horny in that game?
Lucatiel.
Yeah, you're right. See, no, Lucatiel is cool, and Lucatiel is hot, but, like, Lucatiel was not made with lust in their heart, right?
Amateurs.
Like, you look at Quelaag and you know. You look at Guinevere and you know. You look at Gwendolyn, Priscilla, the list goes on.
I look at you, Tanimura, it's like, yeah, I know what you're doing there. I know who you were appealing to. I know exactly what kind of freaks were very happy about Lucatiel.
Gwendolyn is a psyop to create more chasers.
Yeah.
But conversely, Gwendolyn is also a grand litmus test for if a chaser can be redeemed. It all depends on the pronouns that they use for Gwendolyn.
Pharaoh's Curse.
Man, now I'm just thinking about Dark Souls 1, which I guess is okay, because not a lot is happening, we're just grinding.
You love grinding. You grind every day. The grinder.
Oh, we're grinding right now. not always playing something that requires grinding.
It doesn't require grinding, but you can certainly grind in a lot of the contexts.
Can we just do like a one-off half-sword stream at some point? You doing it? Oh wait, you work Friday. Fuck. Well, we're not doing anything on Thursday.
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
We could try a one-off stream of that.
Because like we're just not ready for Lancer. Or maybe we will get ready for Lancer. I don't know. We plan to get high after this stream and play Vintage Story though.
I wouldn't mind streaming.
A little one-off thing.
Yeah.
Play Half Sword for a while.
For funsies.
For funsies. Now, am I going to be playing Half Sword, or are you going to be playing Half Sword?
I haven't played it before, so... Hey, I could try it. Come back
You
up,
are a meager
literally.
demon compared to me.
Well then, what next?
Flare!
Oh, your head grovel, Rotling. Did I say Grotling? I meant to say Rotling.
Rotling.
Okay.
It's alright, you're doing good. I've only got one level 4 sphere left. Should I... Copycat can't be that good.
Heart cooling.
My heart has cooled. Yui.
Lukewarms your heart. Microwaves your heart, but like the microwave is kind of shit, so one half of your heart is just still kind of got like ice crystals and stuff on it. But it's somehow warm? Like someone stole the fucking plate from the microwave.
This shit always fucking happens. They stole our microwave.
Marisa stole our fucking microwave plate.
Marisa fucked our microwave. Garam.
Garam.
I love double casting flare.
God, what was the name of that really gay guy in the series?
He was the Hollow in New Londo. That wasn't it.
What? What? What?
That one
what
one really cunty Hollow in New Londo who's like just laying there. He's
no,
like,
no,
yeah.
I'm talking about Gundam.
Gwell. No, Char.
Thank you.
No, Garma.
No, not Gwell. Yeah, Garma.
Garma.
God, man, like, people tell you that Gundam can be really homoerotic at times, but it doesn't set in until you watch it, and, like, the exchange between Garma and Char is fucking insane. Like, the little hair twirl that he does, like, oh, don't talk to me like that for the men. What the fuck?
What the fuck is he... What's going on in there?
Like, they have fucked, they have to be fucking, one of them has to plan to fuck the other, it has to be one of the three. That is not a naturally occurring little hair twirling motion. I'm here for it. God, we need to watch more Gundam. The episode we left off on was crazy.
Amuro he was in the middle of this fucking traumatic episode.
There is an episode. Oh, you were just about to describe it. I'm so sorry, babe.
So Amuro, he's in the pilot seat, right? He's been in the Gundam since episode 1. Basically, every time that they are under attack, he gets deployed because he's the only guy who knows how to fucking pilot anything, apparently.
So that's what it means when you say it. I understand.
And
we haven't played Silksong yet, only because Nanashi is saving it to stream with you. We're sorry we stream at a glacial pace, but she wants you to be able to watch it.
Yes. So Amuro
This guy has
just
90
fucking. Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing out here? Continue.
So the white base, that's the big ship. They're getting pursued by so many fucking bastards because they have the prototype Gundam. They have the prototype Gundam on their ship, and they gotta get that somewhere. But no, they aren't getting any support. They're trying to return to like a base somewhere for resupply and get some actual crew on board because half of them are civilians, the other half are cadets because everyone experienced died in the initial attack in the first episode. Anyways, Amuro, a fucking 16-year-old child who got in the Gundam just sort of on a whim and has been deployed time and time again. He has not had he's barely had a moment to rest, and as soon as like something happens, it's like there's an explosion or like there's a laser. He's like
get Amuro!
It's like, get Amuro, and he's fucking like wigging out, and he gets in the cockpit because that's the only place he can truly feel safe and like in control. As soon as he sees another enemy mobile suit, it's like, Char must be around here somewhere, because Char is the guy who's been pursuing them the entire time. But in this episode, he's like, he's shell-shocked in the cockpit. He is, like, barely conscious. And once he's deployed and then the enemy starts shooting, he sort of locks in because when you're under attack, instinct kicks in.
Yeah, it's all adrenaline.
And this is the first deployment where he's been up against one of the new Xeon mobile suits. This is the one that we soon know to be called the Goof, G-O-U-F. And it is far stronger and far faster than any of the Zakus he's faced so far. And he starts freaking out because it's doing things that he doesn't know how to deal with. It moves faster. It has like a tentacle whip that fucking electrifies him. He is forced to retreat for the first time in the series, and he's sort of like, what? He is shell shocked. Doesn't know what's going on. He has been taking hits because, holy shit! There's shots of him just sort of sitting there, empty-eyed. They're like no pupils, just white eyes, sit in the darkness. He's not eating. He's not doing anything. Thank you, Kofi Bot. That boy is struggling.
But like, I'm thinking about the episode where he goes to visit his mom, right?
Oh, the episode where he visits his mom.
And like his mom is like helping out with this war refugee camp situation, and Xeon is there being fucking assholes, but also the Federation military police is there, and they're being assholes, so like everybody in this situation is an asshole. I don't remember quite how it happens because we were high during this episode, but like, maybe it's best if you summarize it when like the Xeon guys...
So,
Dude, and we've been watching for like 12 episodes, it feels like. And Amuro has just
13.
been in the Gundam for like 8 fucking hours straight at this point. They don't let him catch a break.
So he goes to go visit his mom in his mom's town on Earth that is currently under Xeon occupation. It's not destroyed, but there's like a refugee camp. She's helping out in the refugee camp. He flies like the fighter over to visit them, and all the old people are like, hey dude, yeah, I know you're here to visit, but please hide this fighter. We're gonna get in hot shit if you're seen. Because the Xeon guys, they come over every so often, and they go on a scouting mission. They're like, hey, all you occupied people, make sure you aren't harboring the enemy. And Amuro just so happens to be in like the hospital when the Xeon guys come for the checkup, and his mom thinks quickly and says, "Oh no, get in the bed. I'll hide you, and we'll make sure that you're not found." The Xeon guys come over and they're like, "Yeah, who's this guy? Who's this?" why is he not, what's he doing? And his mom tries to protect him. But then the Xeon guy goes to, like, take the sheet off of him, and Amuro just fucking shoots him through. He's got his sidearm. He unloads.
Glock.
He mag dumps at the second guy as he's running out of the building. And his mom is like, "No, you're not. You used to be such a soft-hearted boy." And it's like, he shows up in 1, a fighter, 2, a Federation uniform, 3, he's got a gun. I think she's a little bit in denial.
I mean, yeah, of course she would be in denial. Like, this is not normal shit. Like, as much as we've been conditioned societally to see war as just normal shit, especially as an American, who like, my country has always been at war with just people who didn't fucking do anything most of the time. That is where the Pharaoh lives. God,
that's where the Pharaoh
is so funny. Holy shit. You should be the one streaming, goddamn. But yeah, that's not normal shit, you know? I can really relate to her, but it's really fucking funny, because after all of this, Amuro just, like, wasted a guy, and I'm pretty sure it's the first time he's personally shot someone. You know, when you kill someone in a mech, it's kind of...
you don't, like, you know there's a guy in there, but it's not the same as, like, seeing a guy who is, like...
My mic sucks, too, don't worry.
Who has been, you know, walking around, living, breathing, just talking to you.
And you just fucking shot him in the throat. But he just shakes all of this off, that whole exchange that he had with his mom. He's like, "Alright guys, I'm going to try to transform the Gundam in midair." And he does!
He does it!
And he does.
Flawlessly!
Flawlessly! What a fucking insane episode, because it remembers it's a toy commercial in the last 5 minutes. I don't know, I was talking about this earlier, but my mic kind of makes me sound like a 12-year-old child. Like, I sound like I'm in a COD lobby, this sucks.
You're a 12-year-old child.
I'm not 12. Shut up, I'm not 12. I'm not 12, alright? Maybe, like, Koishi, Nana, Selkie, all of them, they're 12, but I am firmly an adult, alright? I pay taxes. I used to pay taxes. I am not fucking 12! Shut the fuck up. Comparing Amuro and Mikazuki in your head, I haven't gotten there yet.
Mikazuki
I'm not
is,
14, I am 26!
Mikazuki is a fella from, what's it called? Iron-Blooded Orphans. That was the series just before G-Witch.
Oh. Well, we'll get there.
It was also its own setting. I think, in some way. Almost certainly. But it's like, yeah...
I mean, Gundam protagonists just fucking wasting somebody and acting like nothing happened is kind of a running theme, isn't it? You let a fucking pancake that guy.
That guy did not get... That guy, yeah, that guy wasn't coming back.
Let's end this.
And she's like, "It's okay, because my wife is okay, and I'm here now."
Meanwhile, her wife is like, "What the? You just..." Her wife is the one having the nervous breakdown.
Honestly, this is why I make the argument that I am Soleta and you're Mirane, because I would just kill someone and be like, "It's fine, they were threatening you. They forfeited their life, clearly."
Yeah, but I'm no good with money.
I've killed before and I'd do it again. Yeah, I've never killed a human being, but I really want to. Am I allowed to say that on Twitch?
Maybe not.
Maybe
We're playing a game, so maybe it'll just fly under the radar.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'm not inciting anybody to political violence.
Yeah, we have no political violence in our hearts. Promise.
I don't know. I would certainly kill someone for your safety, is what I'm saying.
I mean,
I would crush somebody with my big Gundam hand, and I would be like, "Why are you overreacting about this? He had a gun." Like, I'm gonna pick that little son of a bitch up and, like, squeeze him in the Jeep. I'm gonna squeeze him in Ariel's paw until he fucking pops, man. And you'd be like, oh my god, you just killed that guy. Cause you're Lexi.
Mm-hmm. He casts Flare if he's killed by any other means. Wait, never mind. There.
Knocked over someone's ladder. That wouldn't count for me. I wouldn't claim it as a kill. If that guy died, that's a skill issue.
That is legally manslaughter. Oh.
Not much to say about it, but I still think it's called to discard disconnect from the sort of combat etiquette that exists in Iron-Blooded Orphans. I wish I had more to say of it. I just haven't seen it yet. I apologize. We're gonna watch all of the Gundam.
Oh, I see.
We're gonna watch all of the Gundam, you know?
Meteor only happens if he dies normally, whereas the Cursed Blade is a special.
Yeah. Also, God, imagine blaming your fucking child for your own cancer. Get a fucking grip. I know we're constantly saying your mom is a shitty person, but it just kind of surprises me how much lower she sinks. In all the anecdotes that you have in her, there's always something, like, worse and petty. I fucking hate that woman.
It's like if both of those shitheads, both of the shitheads that I've heard of were, you know, combined into one entity.
Nah, Maxie's mom is worse. Just because I make her hit herself, yeah, skill issue. I hit myself all the time. That's nobody's fault but my own.
It still doesn't make us happy.
Oh, she hit herself so she wouldn't be, oh my fucking god. The things people will just say to children is insane. This is why we need youth liberation.
I agree.
I'm really sorry you had to go through that, hon. Yeah, to be fair, it's mother, but also fuck that. She could have chosen to be a little bit less of a bitch at any point.
That's the thing with those kinds of people. They don't want to choose. They don't want to choose. They don't want to be better. They just want to be whatever the fuck they are and hurt everyone around them.
I don't know, I just don't get it, because, like, at some point it just feels like you're putting more energy into being like this than, like, just naturally being a shitty person. Because in a lot of cases, it's just, yeah, shit rolls downhill, awful people are going to take the path of least resistance, and that usually involves fucking you over. But some people just genuinely have evil in their heart, and that's why I think I should be allowed to kill.
I respect that.
Like, if I and I alone were given authority over life and death, I could fix the entire world.
I'm going for it.
Shout out to Light, but I'm built different. I would have gotten away with it. I would have fixed society. What the fuck is pedophile rhetoric?
I don't know
Like,
what the hell
is
that
there
means.
pedophile rhetoric? Does that exist? Is there pedophile? Oh, fuck, I forgot about this, man. Do we have to do this every time, sis? This is ridiculous.
Pretty much.
I don't remember this at all. Do we know how to get through this?
We did figure it out. You just collect the items.
Collect my orbs, girl. Yeah, it's like there's no organized pedophile rhetoric. There is no, like...
Oh,
That's like saying that there's murder rhetoric, you know? Which kind of ironic coming from me, but I don't really dress it up in rhetoric.
Behemoth
I
King?
just say I should be allowed to kill people.
Nah, we're leaving.
But yeah, it's insane how they just can't accept the idea that, like, yeah, children are an oppressed class. Childhood in its current form is innately coercive. I talk to a lot of people who just, like, even as full-grown adults, don't understand that they should be allowed to live for themselves and are coerced into living for their parents, you know? I had a conversation like that recently with somebody, and it was genuinely distressing how, like, even if their parents treat them like shit, it's so ingrained that you owe them in our society, but you don't owe your parents shit. Your parents are the ones that decided to make you, and like, yeah, being alive is pretty cool, but you didn't fucking ask. You also never asked them to raise you, and yet they did.
That it's simply what is expected of them as individuals who have
You
children.
can just fucking leave a baby by the side of the road. Nobody's gonna fucking investigate or follow up on that. Nobody cares. Because the only people who are paid to care are cops, and cops don't give a shit.
Because they do that shit too.
And it is a brain worm. It is a genuine psychic parasite that is implanted in our socialization as human beings. Even if you are not a human being, when you are raised as one, you get this like weird cultural baggage that you owe your parents so much. And this isn't accounting for people who genuinely have good relationships with their parents. If you feel like you owe your parents something because you had a good childhood, I can understand that. But like, so many parents are just fucking awful, and so many parents have children with the express like intent that that child is going to take care of them, which is fucking insane.
What?
Monstrous. Whoa! Yeah, see, that's why I don't take edibles in the stream anymore, because this makes me sick when I'm actually high.
It's making me sick now.
But yeah, the idea that we owe our parents anything innately by dint of them doing their jobs as parents.
Congratulations, you raised a child and did the bare minimum expected of you. You
and
want
they
a
expect
fucking
you to
medal?
take care of them in their old age. And they're like, oh, are you gonna have grandchildren? It's like, oh, I didn't know you get to dictate the entire fucking way that I'm gonna live. Because if I recall, you were both on meth and fucking speed and shit, and fucking behind a fresh choice, and that's how I was conceived. I don't think your parents were on board with that. And making him a lot of money. They're always like, yeah, you're gonna make a lot of money and like provide for all of us. And it's like, how? You motherfucker, I've got autism. Don't bet on that.
Taquitos.
You are a precious grub, Maxie. It's so uncomfortable. And it's especially uncomfortable if you're like a creative child that they're pushing to be more creative. And they're like, yeah, you're gonna become a novelist and provide for us. What the fuck? Do you think I'm gonna have Rowling money? Oh my god. You take care of bugs and you draw. It's never too late to do those parts of yourself. Also, even if you're making a lot of money, why does that have to go towards your parents? None of this shit makes any sense, man. None of this shit makes any sense.
I thought they were supposed to take care of themselves.
It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm idealistic, but I can't really imagine having a kid.
Alright.
And I also can't imagine I can't imagine, like, doesn't understand.
We're gonna white magic.
I hate that shit. I really hate that shit, and I'm sad that you got saddled with it. Oh, fuck.
Gonna teach Lou how to use Holy.
Oh yeah, sister. Kind of tangentially related, but I heard this, I don't know where I heard this, but I heard this talking point recently. It might have been a YouTube comment for all I know. I heard this talking point recently about how, like, the spiritual, like, void that so many people in the tech sector feel at all times.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plan B after 4 years of schooling? Insane. That is so insanely unsupportive. No. That's something that you should rant about if we're talking about shitty parents. That's, like, you've been in college for 40... Whatever.
That's the
I
kind
don't
of
know.
shit where it's
I
like,
think your dad's a fucking moron. I think you're an incredibly talented artist. I don't really have, like, a third thing to say to make that feel... to make that feel snappy. I feel like if art is what you enjoy doing, I feel like it's definitely the right choice for you. But yeah, there was something about how, like, we've had, like, a solid couple of a solid couple of generations where studying the humanities is seen as implicitly worthless. And that leads to, like, you know, oh, you gotta get into STEM. Oh, put your kids into STEM. Pressure your kids to go into STEM. And completely neglect learning the humanities. And that's why we have so many, like, AI bros who think that shit is sentient. Because it turns out, the study of humanities is pretty fucking useful for determining what has a soul and sentience and thought,
yeah.
you know?
Who would have fucking thought?
Who would have fucking thought? And it didn't occur to me before that, but that makes a lot of sense, right? And not even just from, like, an individual parenting standpoint, but so much of our society focuses on having humanities. Not having humanities, having, like, that hard knowledge, that engineering, that mathematics, that, you know, those fucking, like, hard sciences, which are incredibly valuable, but we've drifted so far away from our emphasis on humanities that we're starting to see the long-term ramifications of that, and I think this, like, deification of artificial, well, I don't like calling it artificial intelligence, I don't feel that it is, but I call it that for the sake of conversation on a platform. I prefer to use the term generative algorithms, but this is a stream, so I'm not going to, like, I'm just going to use AI.
We don't need to get into the nitty-gritty of everything.
That's what it's publicized. That's language learning machine. I just call it generative algorithms because that's what it is. They are algorithms that generate things. There is nothing differentiating it meaningfully than the dice function that I can pull up on Google or my phone's autocorrect. Yes, that is another consequence of this. The fact that people can't get that is insane. We are having, and I'm sure that you've had this as well, you will have conversations with full-grown-ass adults that have been adults for like 10 years, and they still won't understand this, that not all art has to make them feel good. This is how you get an entire generation of fully grown adults who, like, solely watch Bluey. Which, it's fine if you watch Bluey, but there are people who solely do that.
Alright. Hey, Dad. Hey.
This painting about trauma isn't fun to look at. Yeah, I wonder why. And also, that's usually a fucking skill issue. It's just that they have a very narrow definition of what they find artistically edifying and enriching. They think that art has to be fun or easy to engage with, or ergonomic in that certain way.
Or
late, Oren.
Something that only exists to replicate that which already exists.
I know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the fact is, Maxie, as you bring up, this is a systemic problem that can affect pretty much anybody regardless of their... anyone regardless of their personal morality or convictions. If you're not taught how to process these things, you're not going to know how to process them. Uni will occasionally parrot a kind of underdeveloped fascistic rhetoric about art when I met them. And that's not because they're fascistic, that's because they're underdeveloped. Because we don't give children the tools to, like, learn that kind of shit. It really does start in childhood in both our education and entertainment.
They don't know how to teach people about this stuff.
It's not that they don't know, it's that they purposefully don't. Because as Sable pointed out, this leads into fascistic rhetoric incredibly easy. And when you parrot fascistic rhetoric,
Degenerate
you're kind
art.
of in for a... You're in for a penny, you're in for a pound. Degenerate art, exactly. If you haven't learned about it before, Look up the degenerate art exhibition that the Nazis did.
I hate you.
Fucking love this. I love the voice acting in this scene still.
You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
I can't hear the hymn so well anymore. Pretty soon I'm gonna be sin completely. I'm glad you're here now. One thing though, when it starts, I won't be myself anymore.
Uni needs the horrors. Don't feel bad.
Uni
Throw them into more horrors.
The horse.
Myself back.
Yeah, throw Uni into the horse.
I'm sorry.
Uma Musume.
Watch the
That's
Uma Musume
enough.
movie. It's good.
Let's finish this. Okay?
You're right.
Watch the one with Tachyon, my beloved Tachyon.
She's so fucking.
Also, you're not even throwing them into the horrors. Like, you want to see the horrors? Oh man,
Well,
we're gonna show Uni some horrifying
let's
shit.
go.
Was Uni around when we played Lisa the Painful? Was Uni or Maxie around when we played Lisa the Painful?
Sorta? Not Maxie.
I think everybody who's had a history of, like, familial abuse should play that game just for the amount of, like, being seen it is, you know? Because it taps specifically into the anxieties that you have as a survivor of abuse. That sort of, like, fear of the cycle, you know? That's a horror you can throw Uni into.
Yeah. What did they call the battle system in this game?
Turn-based?
Well, because there's the active time battle and this one.
What do you mean easing yourself in?
That wasn't easing yourself in.
No, it wasn't easing yourself in, but also, like... What, you've never read Static Loading? I don't want to talk about this.
It's time to kill our dad.
I promise this will be
If we
quick.
get into that,
Hit me with all
I'm
you
still
got,
angry at
Dad.
you over some things. But I'm glad that you read it, at least. I don't know if I can say this because I'm not the one playing it, but like this shit never gets old, honestly. We've had to try this guy like 6 times. The lead up to that scene is awesome. I love it. It makes me tear up a little bit every time. I know I'm doing bits, but like...
We're gonna double cast Flare.
God damn. The fucking emotions Titus must be feeling right now.
Thank
And the
God for
fucking-
double casting.
I won't lose.
Armor break. I just gotta hit this guy fast enough and hard enough that these things don't matter.
Beat his ass, love. Instinctually, you still want to protect the Uni? Well, yeah, I mean, like, throw them into the horrors, but, like... I go through the same thing with
Jack
Lexi,
Beam.
because she's just kind of soft-hearted, and I can't always, like... You can't always just, like, show her the stuff that, like, we really... You know...
Calvin Potion.
It'll be okay as long as you love the person that you're exposing to the horrors, because if you love them, you're just constantly going to be thinking about their limits, what they can take at a certain point. And this is a very comforting thing about being in a long-term relationship. Lexi, how long have they been with you now? Like 2.5 years?
2 years and a bit.
2 years and a change. If you spend a lot of time with your girlfriend, as I do, you kind of get like a intrinsic sense for the stuff that's just going to be too much, and you can see it coming even when you're high, even when I'm high at least. I don't know. What I'm saying is stay the course. Watch Higurashi no Narukoro ni.
You won't beat me this time!
Higurashi when they cry. Or Anglefoot. Watch the Corpse Party anime adaptation. Except don't. Just play the original games. Corpse Party anime adaptation just kind of all over the place.
Out your ring!
Cannot handle horror movies? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Stop being a bitch. Uni? Come on.
I can't stand horror movies.
No, you see, it's not that you can't handle horror movies, it's that the feeling of dread and, like, awful scaredness that they inflict on you is very much the intended result.
Fair.
Like, yeah, you feel awful when you watch horror movies, because horror movies make you feel awful and scared. That is the point. Again, it's the point Sable raised.
Jack Beam.
Check beam. Babe, would you kill me if I became Sen?
I mean, I could try.
Even if my final Aeon form is, like, really hot? You're supposed to feel sick when you watch horror movies. When you engage with, like, gore, you're gonna feel sick. And it's awesome. I don't get it. Maybe I have more in common with that lady that was next to us on the airplane than I thought. Pretty sweet demon arm.
Tide us back out here. No overdrive.
You're so smart and hot, babe.
Oh, words don't seem to reach him.
Damn it.
Whoops. Damari! Oh, he's fine.
Oh yeah, if you're nauseated, then yeah. My apologies, I didn't know what you were talking about. Thank you, Ko-Fi Bot.
Flare, Flirt, Fury.
You know what doesn't have any cheap jump scares or sudden camera movements because it's an anime? Oh shit. I like he's got little feetsies down there.
What's he gonna use them on? How's he gonna walk, you know?
Rendered a whole guy. It's awesome.
summon Baleful. Take some shots for this Baleful.
I should be able to talk to women level up in real life.
I agree. Just think about it. How many women would you talk to if you could level up just by talking to them?
It's gotta be a specific woman. Like, it's gotta be specifically talking to you.
Use your energy ray of Baleful.
I have Uni to Australia. Australia! Uni, if you're going to court my doll, you need to, like, commit for life. Alright, you gotta be fucking locked in about this. You
Jack
have to be willing
Ballmer?
to marry her, you have to be willing to move in with her. I don't care if she's moving to fucking Timbuktu or
Uni
some
had to
shit.
go.
You gotta move in with her. Okay, well click this and show it to Uni, because, like, if you're dating a doll of the Kuzunoa Atelier, you've gotta commit. There's gotta be, like, a lifelong bond. A life bond, if you will.
Cast Holy.
You've already given a life bond speech. Okay. The spirit. Sometimes nothing expresses love quite like chains.
Oh, Kamari's dead.
Lesbian said you fall over to the ends of the earth. Actually, lesbian was the doctor's name. The monster was lesbian's monster. Oh, that was dog shit. That was a dog shit bit. I'm sorry, Ness. That burger was good, though. Lesbian's monster.
I love you.
Do you think transitioning could have saved her? Because I think Victor Frankenstein could have done numbers on 2020 Doll Girl Tumblr.
I think that could have done it.
Yeah, that could have fixed her. I'll be right back.
I love you. Double flare. Alright, now it's time for his phase 2.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, I'll say it behind Tachyon. Tachyon lands.
Alright, I'm gonna give everything to Yojimbo.
Yeah, just give Yojimbo all of your money.
I don't need it after this.
Yeah.
Come on, Yojimbo! Yojimbo!
Yeah, Yojimbo! One more time, buddy.
You got this, Yojimbo. Bo. And Daigoro. I love Daigoro.
Daigoro is adorable. Like big fluffy dog things. Pilgrim dog.
What if you were a pilgrim dog?
I'd be pretty good at being a pilgrim dog. People just give me money.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then they give me money and they feed me and they're like, oh, little pilgrim dog, she has the Buddha nature. And I'm like, yeah, I've got the Buddha nature. And I trot down the road.
gonna be really upset if Yojimbo fucking dies.
He just one-shots your Jimbo. 4 million gil. Let's see it.
Take everything, kill him now!
Paying a mortgage to win this game. Oh, I think this is it.
Yeah, either target.
Oh my god, we forgot to tell Charles. Forgot to tell Charles!
If he can watch the VOD, he'll be fine.
He can watch the VOD. I mean, we're going to be playing a lot of Charles Core on this stream, because that just happens to be... Oh, it didn't cut him in half.
Because I think he might have another phase.
No.
He has a cutscene.
What a fucking gauntlet.
I don't think it's over.
No, it's gotta be over after all that. Don't worry, Silk Song will happen. At a glacial pace, maybe? But Koishi will make it happen. She wants you to watch her play Silk Song, and it wants to play Silk Song.
That malicious orb is circling.
You fought Jek the idea, but you haven't fought Jek the man. They're playing the peak music.
You'll cry. You're gonna cry. You always cry. See? You're crying.
And God forbid God forbid your daughter have any emotions checked.
Save it for later.
Right. We've got a job to do, don't we?
Good. That's right. You are my son, after all.
You know, for the first time I'm glad to have you as my father.
Sir Jack, I should...
No! Yuna! There's no time!
The orb!
The orb! Oh! Don't let them get the orb!
Yuna, you know what to do. The Aeons!
We Aeons.
Call them!
Call us.
Yes.
I like to look
Yes.
at that orb.
The orb's gonna do something.
Here it comes.
Is it a sword?
What else does Yevon have for us?
Well, we gotta kill the idea, right?
Yuna!
Oh god, I don't have any money for Yojimbo.
Feel things out with Remu.
Always a safe bet to take the horse. Kimari is here.
Fucking 1 HP Kimari. Or got an HD model but not checked himself. What? Oh, I forgot a fight. Oh, this is nuts.
Good thing I didn't blow my load. Alright, Lulu. Double cast flare. Who's next?
Since we're fighting them, I'd recommend getting, like... I'd recommend getting Reacher out of the way. I recommend getting Reacher and Yojimbo out of the way.
Yojimbo could just end our whole career. Orb.
Don't let them touch the orb! They're going for the orb! Oh, they got the orb! This sucks! Samurai Jack's a good show. You know, at least it's genuinely just straight up the icons. With the exact same stats that, like, they just have.
Yeah, as opposed to the dark one.
As opposed to like, oh, Ifrit has 5 billion HP.
Well, if Yojimbo's here, I presume if I got the other Aeons, they'd be here too.
Yeah, if you got like Anima and the Native Sisters.
Alright, Yojimbo. Your contract ends here.
You're so cool, babe. Says a different thing for each add-on. So I just noticed that Yojimbo just says "Take my life." I wonder if they also.
Ifrit said "Extinguish me," and Ramona said
that's such a,
"Strike me down."
That's such a cool detail. I love little sauces like that.
Oh, hey, Waka. Next, Giselle. She's the coolest. Freeze her in her tracks. I was too.
And there she goes.
Walk it through your ball. Oh my god.
God damn it, Waka.
Oh my god.
So goofy.
I thought he could do it, but he can't. Maybe if I use his ult. Titus can do it. Titus, you try. Titus can
There we
do
go.
it. Yeah, good job, Titus.
I recommend getting Riku out. She's also pretty fast, but eh. Yep, magic might also be the way to go.
Well, this is a rearrangement of the.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god,
the
I
hymn of
just
the faith.
noticed.
It's the hymn of the faith.
One more.
This game is really good.
It all ties back together.
It's also got kind of some of that like FF12 stank that would come to define the next game. It's got like a.
I wonder if there's a trend like that you can identify.
I can kind of identify it because there is like a little sound. It's like very distinctly like I've heard that a million times in Final Fantasy 12. But you start hearing that like weird, that weird like harp arrangement in these themes as well. It's neat to think about.
Soon, eternal rest. And they've got halos over their heads.
Your angel comebacks.
One more. Titus has
Everyone?
mad eye bags.
This is the last time we fight together. Okay?
Huh?
What I'm trying to say is, after we beat you, Yevon, I'll disappear.
What are you talking about?
That's right, the piano in this part is so fucking good.
saying goodbye.
Not now.
I know it's selfish, but this is my story.
The worst time to say this, really, Paul. You're so right.
Mighty Guard might be where it's at.
That's where it's at.
Get you feel me. Then before the big horrible confrontation, no, because then they're gonna be like, oh, there must be another way.
We've already been here. I know what to do.
You're so smart. My doll is so fucking smart. Yeah, this fucking moron. That's my
Gravija!
only reduce you by like a certain amount.
Calamity Bomb!
Yes, you're probably going to need to keep. You're going to need to keep reflect on them for like quite a while.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Riku has that spell.
Oh, that's tight. You're so prepared for this. Watching you do this makes the final boss in Octopath Traveler 2 feel a lot more doable.
It's gonna suck someone. It sucked Riku. God damn it. Oh, that's why Yun is here. Yeah, Gravija is a percentage thing.
Doing 9,000 off of poison. Insanity.
Come on,
We got
Waka!
this down. I've actually become really good at turn-based RPGs really quickly. Hell yeah, get some rice. Good girl.
Mega
No better
Elixir.
time.
Steal from you, Yevon. Oh.
Nothing to steal there.
Oh well.
Damn, you're doing really well.
All we had to do was pay off Yojimbo to skip phase 2 of Jet.
Yeah, and you've taken everything else that's come your way like a champ.
They're stealing my mana power.
Oh shit, yeah, I want to play the piano, man.
Oh, nice hit, Walker. No reason not to do it again. Have two of them. Alright, Sauron. Damage! No, not quite damage yet. It's like some kind of little insect.
Try to like a tick almost, you know?
Yeah.
Those little hooked limbs. This has been like a 5-phase boss fight at this point. Unless he just dies.
I'm seeing dust.
Oh no, man, that dust could mean anything. I mean, Maxine gives off dust when she enters her super form, so like...
She gives off dust all the time.
Okay, she gives off dust all the time, yeah. What?
My Steam achievement popped.
I think we're safe. We're talking about dust. Dust came up, and I brought you up as an example of something that makes dust. It's the Alpine Apes. Our time of need.
That Chocobo is using a stop sound.
That's what chocobos sound like. With a chocobo, I know what they sound like.
That sound was a bit better, but the lower pitched ones are Don't you start on me. Chocobos not all chocobos are named Lexi. I don't know if there are any chocobos named Lexi.
My chocobo is named Lexi. Because you're my chocobo. At 14, I will help you with any content.
I will also
Okay, not
join.
any content, but...
Probably not Ultimates.
Yeah, I can't do Ultimates or Savages just because I don't want to, like... I don't want to meld materia, man.
Where did I go? I'll be honest, I was expecting them to have a like, alright, now fight Titus in that rush of Aeons.
Yeah, you did go like, one more. And I was, who? What? Object to. People die doing the dances.
Don't stop.
But I...
That's an object.
It's all right.
Oh, yeah.
It's been long enough. This is your world now.
What, you can't hear me? I haven't been speaking.
She wasn't saying anything.
So when I chew on wires, my mouth opens. For my VTuber models, sorry.
And she chews
I
on
probably
wires
shouldn't be chewing
all
on
the time.
wires.
Yeah, last time we broke my headphone, remember?
Yeah, well, I'm not that bright.
I love it.
I love you too. Stay safe.
Yeah, that's what
The Titus bubble kind of killed me. I'm trying to keep a straight face.
Yuna, I have to go. I'm sorry.
The
I can't
Titus
do
orb,
this.
this is sad.
Goodbye.
Hey! We're gonna see you again!
Don't make it laugh. Don't make me laugh.
Everyone has lost something precious. Everyone here has lost homes, dreams, and friends. Everybody, now, sin is finally dead. Now, Spira is ours again. Working together. Now we can make new homes for ourselves. And new dreams. Although I know the journey will be hard, we have lots of time. Together, we will rebuild Spira. The road is ahead of us, so let's start out today. Just one more thing. The people and the friends that we have lost. No dreams that have faded. Never forget them.
What'd you think? You okay, little doll?
Mostly.
It's okay to cry. I am too.
I have a lot of thoughts. Mostly ones that I've expressed before and discussed. Right now I'm just a little...
I just want to hold my life.
I want to be held.
I love you, Lexi. Thank you for playing my favorite game.
I love you too. You can tell why it's your favorite.
A long time since I've played this game all the way through. I haven't really done so since high school, you know? It's a long game. It's difficult. It's nice to see the ending again.
In a context that isn't just, oh, I went up on YouTube and I decided to watch someone else play it.
I never do that. Ice can never do that.
Well, you can't do that when it's a game that you yourself have experienced because no one else ever does it the same. It's its own experience.
I mean, you don't do it the same either, and I really like seeing how you, like, approach the game, you know? And it is fun when I see you do the things that I did when I was playing the game. Cast a little reflect on you, Yevon, at the end. Hell yeah. That makes me go, hell yeah. I love when you do stuff like that. Because you're, like, it's just nice to share things with the people that you love. It's better when it's a loved one.
This game came out the same year I did.
I'm fully prepared to just watch Lexi play a bunch of RPGs I've played before because I want, yeah. It doesn't hit the same way.
You're right, Sable.
Was our journey really good through Lexi?
Yeah. It was.
We had a lot of fun playing this together, you know? Now you can join me in the Titus Laughing Scene Defense Force.
I think I will.
I think you will, because you get it.
I don't think there's very much in this game that is really a one-off. Just like, yeah, it's weird because it's weird, and they didn't understand what it meant or what it was.
Same, Sable. This is one of the first games we remember playing. We've talked about this a lot, but this game has been with us for Doll's whole life, and by extension, our whole lives.
This is also my first Final Fantasy game ever, like, that's not the MMO.
It's not the MMO, yeah.
Like, yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is itself a wonderful game, and it has been its own journey. But that's a constantly, depending on when you play 14, that journey can mean something entirely different. Meanwhile, this is a complete experience that, you know, it all fit on one disc. Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, all the PS2 games mostly fit on one disc. I think, like, the special edition of Final Fantasy XII has, like, a bonus disc, but everything you see from this point on is... Well, so if you want to split hairs, Final Fantasy XI did come on different discs, because you need different discs.
I mean, Final
for
Fantasy
expansions.
XI
is an MMO.
It's an MMO that you play that was released on consoles.
Mm-hmm.
And an MMO that's on consoles in the era when, you know, digital download is not an efficient means of installing anything.
It was really impressive. Also, not the only time that you saw stuff like that. Phantasy Star kind of paved the way for it in a lot of regards, and I consider that to be like the first major console MMO. Post-credit scene.
Titus is all wet. He's in water.
You know, it's really cheesy that this popped into my mind, but if we ever had kids, we could show them this game too.
Where'd we get them?
The adoption agency, I imagine, like any other lesbian couple.
The kids store?
Yeah, it's next to the money store.
I don't think the closest money stores are quite a ways away. I don't know. And just like that, we're back where we began.
This intro doesn't stop hitting. You can order a kit online. Yeah, kit. Because it would be at least partially Fox.
What a journey.
am really happy we have our entire journey together archived. It'll be nice to reflect on, you know?
Even if not all the reflections are necessarily positive reflections.
Yeah, even if I'm high as shit for a lot of the
and you sound like a
recording,
12-year-old on Xbox Live.
I sound like a 12-year-old. This was the fucking. I just have your first time playing one of the greatest games ever made. I can just have that. I can watch it like a fucking recorded football game. That's awesome. And I'm just really happy that you. I'm really happy that you did this for me. I know that you wanted to play the game, but it just feels like you've done me such a huge favor letting me kind of re-experience it vicariously through you.
This is also one of the Final Fantasy games that you would recommend to a first-time player.
Yeah. This was the last Final Fantasy where I feel like... The last mainline Final Fantasy where I feel like they were locked in on turn-based combat. They weren't, because they just get really experimental after this. Even Final Fantasy 13 is kind of turn-based, and then, you go back to 7, 8, and 9, and those have the ATB system, which is really intimidating for people. All the SNES games use the ATB system, and the NES games, as much as they are great foundational works, I find it hard to even recommend their, newer re-releases, because, it's an NES game. If you don't already have a little bit of, taste in your mouth, they can be kind of hard to just raw dog and get into, but this is definitely the game that I recommend most people start with. And of course, my recommendation varies on what the person in particular is seeking. I say to just play the first game in a series that you think looks cool. But if you really need somebody else to make the decision for you, Final Fantasy X is where it's at. Yeah, set it to wait mode, but a lot of people are intimidated even by wait mode. I don't personally get it, but then again, I'm a sick bastard that's been in the trenches with JRPGs for quite some time. I'm not good at them, but you just kind of learn to take shit as it comes. What's that, dear?
Oh, I'm picking the. I'm trying to pick what thing to be on while we talk before we finish.
Our denome.
Because I'm not sure what else there is to say right now. We gotta pick our next game. You said No More Heroes.
No More Heroes is what I'm casting my vote for. It'll be a good palate cleanser. It's 10 hours long. It's absolutely insane and another one of our favorites. Nanashi's gonna be really happy if you play even No More Heroes 1. But she's gonna be like, oh no, now you need to play 2, you need to play Travis Strikes Again, you need to play 3, you need a greater understanding of the Sudaverse, so you've got to play Killer 7.
That's at least 5-6 games of content. And since it's not turn-based combat, we can get through it at a relatively brisk pace. I'm not gonna say I'm like a god at anything.
It's not that difficult once you get the hang of it.
Precisely.
You just gotta remember to jack your sword off every now and again, and you're golden.
I already do that.
Most excellent adventure. So that's gonna be something that Koichi is gonna play.
That's a Koichi
is going to play that after Rule of Rose. And Rule of Rose is not gonna take us very long. It's a short game. Survival horror games usually are. And then Silk Song, we promise.
I better get something to eat.
So yeah. Silk Song is happening, No More Heroes is happening, if you want, of course. Or if people really clamor for you to play something else, because, it's up against pretty solid competition. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VII, Danganronpa, Dragon Quest V. There's all sorts of contenders for, I want
those
this
are all
doll
things
to play,
that you suggested.
They're all, there's so many good games in the fucking world. You grew up playing Halo and shit, and now I get to show you, the real world. I get to take you, outside of the vault. You're a Western RPG gamer. You leave Vault 101 and you're blinded. And
whoa!
I get to do that to you.
The whole world looks green.
The whole world. The world is your oyster. You can go anywhere.
My
you
oyster.
You could play fucking Chrono Cross if you wanted.
I heard that one's a little contentious.
It's a little bit contentious, but I feel like if you're not there for Square's weird experimental late 90s phase, you're just not... You just can't fuck with me, you know?
I mean, I'd rather have Square's weird 90s experimental phase than whatever the fuck is going on in their fucking executive department these days.
Executive department is always going to be like that, but I'd even... As somebody who thought Final Fantasy 16 was the coolest shit when I played it, I 100% would take... I want the 90s
I'd rather
again
have a
with Square
divisive
Enix.
game than be like, alright, time for NFTs, and time for crypto, and time for the AI bubble.
The plants die in cloud. Oh yeah, they are using AI and shit.
They wanted to outsource all of their QA testing to... Well, 70% of their QA testing
Which is a
to,
real bummer, because I knew it was happening, but I wanted them to at least get the whole Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy done, you know?
The thing with that... I saw something about this. So, QA testers are seen as a barrier towards, you know, the financial gains. Not simply as employees that have to be paid, but as, you know, as members of the process that will just be like, oh no, we gotta go back and fix this, go back and fix that, go back and do something else. This is not
Their
working.
job is to delay things, because sometimes things need to be delayed.
Whereas if you're using one, the guy who said that they want to pivot to 7% AI, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You can't predict some of the stupid shit that players are going to do just for laughs, or because they think they can.
Like all things in creative endeavors, it needs that human touch.
Do you think that the backwards long jump would be a thing if, you know, the backwards long jump exists because of an oversight, and then players were able to exploit that oversight? Bee hopping is an exploit that people were able to, that the players managed to find and make the most of. There are so many techniques that are now, you know, important parts of your favorite games that were originally oversights, unintended. And those exist, those are there because you can't predict every human factor once you release something into the ecosystem.
Yeah.
You look at MMOs and shit, they're always playing, or, you know, they got the shitty rat race where it's like, alright, we got our cheaters, we got people who are, you know, doing actually illegal shit on here, we got all sorts of stuff that we don't want happening in our game, and they have to find a way to put a stop to it.
God bless them for failing.
Without ruining the game. And half the time,
they ruin the game anyways.
They ruin the game anyway. I'll use RuneScape as an example. A lot of stuff was introduced as things to, you know, to prevent people from cheating, essentially, and botting accounts. But a lot of it just was inconvenient for normal players. It's like, oh, okay, now the head on my hatchet came off, and I have to go find it and put it back on by hand.
I mean, to be fair, when that happens to us in Vintage Story, it's the coolest shit.
I have so much fun in Vintage Story. I think everyone should play Vintage Story because it's just a cooler Minecraft. Alright.
Minecraft if you fuck. I love you too. Is there anything else you want to say as part of our denouement? You only beat Final Fantasy X once.
I have nothing to say at this moment. I need to go to the bathroom, but that is beside the point. Thanks everyone for coming by, and next time we'll have our... Tomorrow we'll play something. Maybe Half Sword. Half Sword is what we're going to try.
Yeah, a little one-off.
Yeah, a little one-off, just blow off some fucking steam.
Blow off some steam.
We'll see you next time.
No More Heroes is also going to make you blow off steam.
Thanks, everyone. I gotta do it. I gotta charge up.
You can do it, babe.
See you next time. Did it again.
I didn't know if you were holding it until I jumped in. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.